Hey developers, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason Carter and this is chapter 5 of our Clean Code series where we go deep into Robert C. Martin's legendary book. In this video, we are going to dive into one of the most underrated yet powerful aspects of software craftsmanship, that is formatting. By the end of the video, you'll know how to format Python code or any code like a pro so that your code speaks clearly to, to flow smoothly and earns respect in any code review. So first, first of all, unformatted code, it's like a novel paragraph. Clean formatting enhances readability, communication intent, and guides future developers. It's not about aesthetics, it's about professionalism. Now, in this part, the first example that we're going to see is vertical format. We're going to talk about vertical format. Code should read like a story, and the main concepts come first. So, for example, if you're taking a look at this Python example, we can clearly understand what this code or line of code is trying to do. We have a constructor where we are trying to get the connection, and then we have a set of functions that it calls: fetch the data, format the data, and export to PDF. So such formatting with proper spacing can help any developers understand what the function or the line or the instruction is trying to tell the developer or any other developers who's reviewing your code. And being this one, vertical formatting being the first part we learn about, the second thing that we're going to learn is use blank space to separate concepts. For example, if you're taking a look at this example, here we have proper spacing in between these two separate concepts. But if we are trying to add a code like this, where we have multiple spaces, we have two blank spaces, this needs to be avoided. Avoid using blank space that can be made cluttered and hard to read. Use blank space to separate logical sections of your code. So this is a good way, and this part is a bad way. Now the next thing we are going to look is about horizontal formatting. Since in the first section we learned about vertical formatting, horizontal formatting is also very important in our coding journey. So let's take a look at an example of Readable. So if you see here, we have proper space in between this horizontal line. Here we have space, here we have some spaces. So it gives a comfort view to the techies who are reading your code. But let's compare it with a bad code. Now, if you see, we see it's a lot of cluttering and there's a lot of uncomfort seeing this than compared to this. So always have a good horizontal formatting when it comes to the chapter 5 clean formatting. And the next is indentation and nesting. So especially in Python, where we don't have brackets to segregate lines of codes, but even in be it C++ or Java, indentation and nesting should be taken care. And how we can try to do that is, let's now take a look at a bad example. So here we have some deep nestings. If user is logged in, if user can edit, then edit document. But rather than this, we can try to make a code in such a way that looks good as well as makes a user understand what the function is trying to do. So here we have if can edit user edit document. So if can edit is now again another function that's passed like a boolean, return user and user.is logged in and user can edit. So rather than having multiple lines of code and then having a deep nesting, we can have a single line of code that is exactly executing what the above function, which is done in a back. So in such a way, a good formatting can help any techies understand in an easily and a comfortable way what a program is trying to do. And the other one needs to be generic. The fifth one that we're going to see is team formatting standards. So we need to agree within the team members. So for example, if you're going with JavaScript, we can use something like ESLint. If you're going with .NET, we can use something like ReSharper or SonarLint. Then for Java, you can use checklist. For Python, you can use pylint, black, flathead, etc. So always try to use the linter so that it gives you an gist of how a proper code should look like, and that should be a team formatting standard so that uh, all the team members can carry forward a proper standard that the whole team is following, which can help any new members who are joining the team to understand and try to follow this thing. So let's recap what we learned today. We learned about formatting the code. We learned about using white spaces as punctuation. We learned about avoiding deep nesting, and we learned about respect team-wide conventions. So we always need to take care of these four things so that you care, so that your life can be better, so that your life can be better. So that's it for chapter 5. And I hope you learned something new today. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe for chapter 6. And remember, clean code is crafted and it's not just written. Thank you.